Are you working to change something in your life? Do obstacles keep popping up? Do you keep getting knocked down? And does progress feel excruciatingly slow? If so, I'm guessing you are thinking about giving up altogether. Today, I am going to convince you not to give up, but more importantly, I am going to teach you the trick to keep going and keep sticking with your goals and your change no matter what that is. This is one of my favorite tips, and I practice it every single day in my own life, so stick around. Hey y'all, welcome back. I am Dr. Allison, and if you don't know me or you're new here, I am a licensed clinical psychologist who has seriously made it my life mission to really simplify psychology. So to break down the science to help you live a healthier and more meaningful life. Now, if you heard that intro and you answered that question, yes, I can relate to struggling and feeling knocked down and feeling like the progress that I'm making on my goals feels so dang slow. If that's you and you're thinking about giving up or you're like, I suck, why do I keep making all these mistakes? Today I'm going to talk about the little trick that can really keep you going and on track and to help you be successful toward the change and the goals and whatever little dream your heart is chasing after. If that sounds familiar, right, all those discouraging, slow, roadblock type stuff, then my guess is you have that feeling or you know what happens. Your brain loves to focus on your failures, right? Your brain loves to highlight how you stumbled, how you screwed up, or how you totally sucked. And as annoying as that is, let me tell you, you are not alone. Seriously, that's what brains do. As humans, our brains are wired to focus on the negative. I talk about this all the time because I don't want you to feel alone. That's not just you and your brain, that is all of us. Our brains love to focus on the negatives, the flops, and the failures. So we could spend a lot of time and energy trying to get our brains to not do that, but you're working against, evolution here, so it's a little challenging. So instead, I want to tell you the secret. If your brain naturally registers, all your failures and the ways that you're struggling or the times that you don't make healthy choices, the times that you don't follow through with the plan you set for yourself, this is the secret. Are you ready? Break out the confetti because the secret is all about celebrating. And to be more specific, it's about celebrating small wins. Yes, I want you to cheer for tiny victories. I want you to hoot and holler. I think that's a Texas phrase, but I want you to hoot and holler when you make smart choices or when you move an inch. And I want you to freaking celebrate every single time that you make a decision that supports your goals. Your brain will naturally, dwell on the flops or the times you don't make those healthy choices. So you have to train your brain to see and celebrate the small wins. Are you working on some health goals? If you are, when you drink, your 64 ounces or 84 or 100 or whatever ounces of water a day, when you do that, stop, celebrate, give yourself the kudos, like, heck yeah, I did that. If you made it to the gym today and that's on your goal thing, I want you to give yourself, yes, kudos, it was hard, I did it. I want you to give yourself that actual recognition. If you're working on a scary career change and it's overwhelming, you've hit a lot of roadblocks, when you send an email that's scary, give yourself a pat on the back. When you take on a new project, even though you're not sure, stop. Take a second and say, heck yeah, I did that. I'm proud of myself. That was hard and scary, but I did it. If you're working to be more mindful and meditation is something you're trying to do every day, when you meditate, after it's over, I want you to say, that was awesome. I made time for that and I got it done. Way to go. Now, you might hear this and you might think that sounds weird and silly and selfish. Like you don't congratulate yourself for stuff like that. Yes, you do. Because you better believe when you don't do those things, when you eat the cheeseburger or you skip the meditation or you wimp out of a project at work, you better believe your brain registers that. And if you're like most people, your brain probably beats you up a little bit for that. Why'd you do that? You suck. You always do this. Your brain naturally focuses on the flops. So you have to intentionally challenge your brain to celebrate small wins. Not big ones, small ones, daily ones, single choices. Think about how hard change is. If your brain realizes that you're not going to give it credit when it makes healthy choices, eventually it's going to say, screw it, forget it. Imagine maybe when you were a kid and you would come home, let's say you were working to bring up your grades, and you'd come home and you'd bring an A on a test, and then another A, and then an A plus, and imagine your parents said nothing, right? At some point you're like, well, screw this, I'm not even gonna try. If you don't give yourself credit for the small successes and wins and the times that you make healthy choices, it's real easy to go off the rails and forget the plan. Little wins deserve attention. Small, healthy choices need kudos because recognizing those helps us snowball into bigger wins and more healthy choices. You have got to train your brain to see those things. If you let your brain go on autopilot, it does not take you to a good place. So right now, I'm seriously asking you right now, what small win have you had today? What healthy choice, what wise or mindful thing have you done? Don't say nothing. You have to name one right now. And for accountability, leave it in the comments because I want all of us to see the small wins and successes that we are totally rocking. Thank you so much for being here with me today, as always. Seriously, I mean this. I am so grateful for every view and comment and like and every minute that you spend here with me on my channel. If you want more good stuff like this, more simplified psychology, there's a ton more on my website, drallisonanswers.com, so pop over there and check out the rest of the goodness. I want you to celebrate small wins this week. Don't let your brain go on autopilot. Take control and celebrate. Bye-bye.